This is hair coloring facts. Deciding to color one hair is a big decision. Whether you decide to embark on hair color on your own or are hiring a professional, there are countless things to know about hair coloring. Highlights, temporary color, or permanent coloring each have different factors to consider. Ultimately, hair is magical because it can be transformed almost instantly and can be changed back almost just as fast. History. The Romans were the first to create the use of hair dyes. With nearly 100 different formulas discovered, the Romans were one step ahead of the hair coloring industry. Some ingredients used in their hair dye included walnut shells and eggs. Types of hair coloring. After deciding to dye one's hair, the next step is to decide whether you'll be dyeing your hair permanently or temporary. This is determined by the look you're looking for. Generally, highlights are done with a permanent, both semi and demi, hair coloring agent. All natural hair dyes are also available for those who are allergic to chemicals found in general hair coloring. Other more drastic changes are done temporarily and generally wash out after a few shampoos. Permanent dyes fade with the use of shampoo but last usually anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks, with gradual fading over the course of that time frame. Why dye your hair? Whether for a new look or for increased self-confidence, hair coloring began becoming popular in the 1920s when women began using glamour as a tool. Hair color is a fairly inexpensive way to pamper yourself. How hair color works. The type of hair color you're using depends on the level of color you will reach in your hair, meaning how much harm can be done to your hair. Semi-permanent hair color takes you to level 1, which does not affect your natural hair pigment. After several shampoos, the color will fade. The product contains no peroxide or ammonia. Level 2, or demi-permanent, lasts longer than semi-permanent because it enters the cortex of your hair. A small amount of peroxide is present in this hair dye. Lastly, permanent color, or a level 3, uses a double process with both ammonia and peroxide. This means that the hair dye enters all the way into one's cortex on the hair, making it harder to fade and lasting longer. Warning: if you're unsure if you're allergic to the hair dye you're using, do a patch test. This allows your body to adjust to the color in your head, usually up to 24 hours before planning to dye your hair is best. This also allows you to test the color, preferably somewhere that can be hidden on your head. Also be wary of reds because they have a tendency to fade fast, especially on originally light colored hair.